Hello guys and welcome to my new video. Today on the desk we should have the RX 6900 XT. If I'm not mistaken, this would be the first time me working on the Red Devil card. So I'm kind of excited, especially because of the very specific situation that happened about this GPU. So this GPU was on the market, right? And there was a little bit of a problem with it, right? So the seller sold the GPU that was pretty much functioning with around 72C. I don't know about the hotspot, I'm just talking about the core, right? And then the buyer bought it, right? And he said that the GPU is loud, that the fans they're spinning very fast, and then they're creating a lot of noise. So instead of doing the RMA, he decided to open it himself, right? And after he made things worse because he was stacking pads on pads and did like pretty much everything wrong that he could, afterwards he wanted to do the RMA. And the funniest part is the seller was okay before and the seller was okay after to accept his own GPU, right? And if I understood correctly, the buyer showed up with a gun, and I don't know why he went that route. And the funniest part, he has a badge as well. He works in the police, so I don't know, what are you doing, man? Why are you abusing your position of power, right? Especially when the seller was okay with it in a way that he wanted the GPU back. So the guy bought just the pads, the seller, right, after he got the GPU back and wanted to try to fix it himself. And said that he did what he found on the internet, 1.5 mil on the VRM, but mentioned something about the core that is 92C. And I was like, dude, it's a devil, it's a Red Devil GPU, it can't be that hot, right? And he was, well, I don't know, what the guy did with the GPU, I just accepted it anyways, and that's it. And I was like, because I felt a little bit bad, because he already spent money on the pads, and he went through all that hassle with the wrong buyer and everything. I offered him just to send me the GPU, and I'll try to fix it with no cost, just to try to make it work as it should. We had similar situation with the 3090 on this channel, though the guy wasn't being held at gunpoint and all that stuff, but he bought 3090 and somebody worked on it, did very wrong with the pads and everything, and the GPU was overheating. It was throttling, the hotspot was close to 106C, and he thought that the GPU was faulty, so he decided to sell it as non-functioning, and we offered him to try to do the repaste and repad everything correctly. And if it's okay, then that's fine. If it's not, well, whatever, it was bad anyways, and we did a great job there. So I hope that if we learned anything back then, that we might fix this one as well. I just think that everything wrong about this one is just the pads and the paste. I don't think that the GPU itself is bricked or damaged, but we will see. I never seen GPU that overheats with functioning heatsink. If the heatsink is damaged somewhere, then yeah, that would be okay. And also the buyer stole something, the stand or something, if I understood correctly. Anyways, here's the GPU. Now it doesn't have the stickers, and it was open, and as you can see, the screws, holy moly, these are destroyed, man. Someone was doing this one dirty. These were humiliated. Anyways, let's put it in a PC and see what it does. I think that the pads on the memory are not touching the heatsink as well. I don't know how much you can see. It looks like there is a little gap, but we'll see that anyways. Let's put it in a C and see what it does. Alrighty, the GPU is in the spot, and let's see what it does when it boots up and when it loads the drivers. Man, we came to the point where you should not just be aware who are you buying from, but who are you selling to as well. Many crazy people nowadays, man. Various sizes. Okay, so let's check the GPUs. Alrighty, and then what happens when we check the GPUs? What are the temperatures right now? Right now we are doing 2932. And then when we run the heaven, happens what? This looks okay now, but AMD knows how to manage the power in the idle state. So let's see under the load. Okay, it's already going crazy on a hotspot. I can hear the coil whine, but that's pretty much normal for these and nothing wrong with that. Okay, and I'm gonna open the HV info just to make sure that I can see. Wow, the TDP though, 300 watts. That's crazy. I'm just gonna open this one just for the sake of the memory junction so that we can follow the memory as well. Okay, the hotspot is going crazy. And this is what I think that the guy who bought the GPU thought that this was loud, right? Because the core maybe was going 72, 73 C, but the hotspot was going wild, 90, 95, 100 maybe. And then the fan speed ramps up around 2K. And then he's like, oh my God, what's wrong with the GPU? Like, nothing, bro. It's just hotspot. It's 6900 XT, buddy. What are you expecting? It does get hot. It's 300 watts GPU, man. Okay. This is normal. This is a driver related. I'm going to close the Riva tuner and it's going to start working probably. Okay, it is a Riva tuner related. Okay. Memory junction temperature 62 C. As far as I can tell, he might have a good VRAM contact because the memory is not really heating a lot so far. Okay, the temperature on the core is rising, the hotspot it does go to 80 C and 100 probably will be. Let's see if it he might have done a good job on the memory though. Very likely. I feel like the memory might be done correctly because this is not really toasty for it. But I don't know if it's getting cooled by the pads or is it getting cooled by the crazy fan speed itself, huh? 68C. Alright, let's open it up. Let's see. I'm gonna save these values, alright? Let's see, maximum was what? Okay. God only knows. We need to open the GPU and see what's up inside. We're gonna save, just give me a second. We're gonna save whole, just that. That's all I need to know. And we're gonna write desktop D1, like level 1, right? 85C now maximum, alright? And the memory goes to 70-ish. Okay, I'm gonna shut down and I'm gonna open the GPU and see what's up inside. Don't know which paste he used. He says MX4, but don't know if he bought it like off somebody from the used market or from the store. If he got, maybe he got the copy, not the original, who knows. It's very sad that the screws are damaged. We'll see if I have spares, but it's like people try to tighten the screws as much as possible, thinking that they will maybe get the pressure that way, but it's not how it works. This is damaged beyond like this one. And literally like you have that retention bracket that will do the job for you. Oh man, I can't even open this one. This is crashed as well. Somebody was doing crazy on that one. Let's see if I can do it with this one. And I'll see later if I have screws to replace this craziness. I don't know if these are standard or... Even the little ones are damaged, like all of them. Crazy. Like, that's what you get when people work on the GPU that never opened GPU before and that are nervous. This is not for everyone, honestly, like, not because of the skill, but because of patience, you know, like pretty much anyone can do it, but if you're not patient, you should not do it. It's that simple. Now, I don't know if I need to remove each of them individually. That sucks, man. Okay. And let's do it. I don't know if they even maybe screwed up some of the screws here. Maybe they mixed a little bit, or maybe they're all the same, so it's not gonna be a problem. We'll see. But I see the length of these two already different. Or the spring is different. Don't know yet. We have that one, is the last one on this side. Okay, we don't have those. The IO shield is not a problem. It's not connected. Now I just need to open it up and see the spread of this paste that was installed. Okay, this is going out easy. Alrighty. What do we have here, huh? Do we have nice pressure? We do have the VRM. We do have the VRM on the pads. Like there is image of it, right? This is also, as I can tell, you can see this little you can see the marks, honestly. So we do have contact. Now the question is, what kind of paste was used? I'm gonna to make sure that this is original, probably these two 5mm. To make sure that these are connected all well, we're gonna flip them, put them on the chips, right? And next time we open the GPU, we will know if they end up being on the heatsink, if everything is okay. If it's not, they're probably gonna stay on the chips themselves. They're not gonna... If we get good temperatures with our paste, we're gonna put afterwards PTM 7950, and I think that this GPU should be good to go. It has very decent spread, so, but I don't know. Again, maybe the quality issues. Alrighty. And see what the GPU does now. If it does good, we put the PTM 7950. I'm not gonna connect the RGB, I'm just gonna put the GPU back, okay? Just to make sure that everything works. And afterwards we will let me see if I have the screws that are not damaged. I'm wondering now. There really am. Alright, let's see. Are these the same or not? When it's 6. Let me see if it does the same job. Sometimes they are the same, sometimes they are not the same. Let's see if this drags the GPU properly. Okay, seems okay-ish. I'm just gonna do like these big ones, not the small ones with the back plate, and see how that goes. And see how that goes. Looks good to me so far. Another 2 we need. They look the same though. Let me check another one. They look the same. I think so. They might be the same. Right. I feel like this is okay pressure. Not gonna work tight because I don't know if they're like exactly the same. Alright, that's it. Let's put it in the PC and see what it does now. Righty, it's in the PC, it's already booted up. I did not connect the RGB. And let's see what happens next. So we had 85C. See what it does now. Man, my phone is overheating. It is overheating hot. Alright, now we have something. Let's see what. Oh, the hotspot is again very crazy. Very, very crazy. But maybe it needs a little bit thicker, a little bit thinner pads. What do you guys think? Maybe it needs a little bit thinner pads. The GPU temp is slowly progressing now, I think a little bit slower-ish. But let's see. Okay, again, real thinner problem. We'll fix that. Boom. Okay. Now we have the hotspot problem only. Afterburner problems. GPU hotspot. The hotspot is the problem now, but the GPU temp decreased quite severely, if you're asking me. Looks way better than it was, and looks like it's around the normal mark, but we need to figure out what's our hotspot. Is it the core or is it something else? We need to find out. Could it be that the pads are just thick more than it should? Maybe they're not 1.5 mm, maybe they're like 135 or something. That could be a possibility as well. Take that into the consideration. I'm gonna close and see what's up. See what up. I'm quickly going to open the GPU before it cools down, just so that we can make sure if our heat pipes are doing okay. Make sure that all pipes are working fine. Man, it's so easy now when you have new screws. I'm just not sure if they're doing enough pressure. They should be though. They look about the same, but again, could be that is a problem. Who knows? Okay. And just like the last time, let's open and see what is up. And that could be our hotspot. Now, the memory, as you can see, everything is stuck on the heatsink, which means that we have a good contact for the memory. Now, the real question is, what is our problem? What is our problem? I need to turn on the PC with something and see what the pictures show for the 69 or 6800X. Anything that could help. I'll make a pause and see what up. Alrighty, I might have a plan. So what we're gonna try to do is make the pads a little bit thinner. This one, right? And let me first put this one back. These are not changed, right? And these are not the problematic ones anyways. So what I'm gonna do is try to make this a little bit thinner and try to put the PTM 7950, sorry about that one, and see what happens. Just need to find my scalper, right? Okay. So we're not gonna do this much, just a tiny bit. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit, just a little bit, not much. Make them a little bit thinner. Alright, cool. Not much, right? Make them thinner, but not much, so that we can get a little bit better contact on the core. And see if the memory goes wild, we're gonna add new pads for the memory. Because technically, I'm not mad about the core. Core looks good, but there is always but. This is so sticky. But our hotspot is terrible. Don't know why, but let's see if we can make that better. And that's why the fan speed is wilding too, you know. I need to check on the internet what are supposed temperatures for this one. I've seen a guy that replaced the, how was it called? I feel like this comes with a graphite pad or something out of the factory, or something that fights the hotspot properly. So do we have already a piece that can be cut to desired lengthwise? Looks good, but no, okay, just cut here, it's good. I like when everything aligns and I don't have to do like additional measurements when it's nearby, like 85%. If it's a little bit bigger, it's not a problem. Well, nobody cares. If it's smaller though, oh yeah, if it's smaller though. This, where is the other one of this? Anyone see it? Be active, chat. Well, let me know if you've seen it. I don't know, where is it? And we need it. Because without it, we ain't fixing it. There's just no way. I don't know, where is it? I don't see it. I'm blind at the moment. Maybe somewhere on the other desks. I think you see it. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, cool. Woo! Oh baby. That is a cover, man. It is a little bit larger, I think. Did we miserably fail? No, we good. Dude, I'd be pissed if I moved too much on the left, and then if I was here not where I should be. I'd be really, really pissed. Now I need to figure it out how to start this. Oh yeah, that is one hell of a pad. Okay, cool. This corner is a little bit sketchy, but we got enough there. Honestly, it's gonna spread under the load. I'm just gonna make this one thinner a little bit as well. Not much, just a little bit. I feel like those are not really 1.5, or they might be, but they're like super soft from the factory. That's what I assume. And then when you put something like this, it's probably not as soft and it causes problems. Again, we're not gonna connect the RGB. It does not bother us, so I'll let it stay as it is, right? Okay. And let's try. What if I put this on the sides? Yeah, lengthwise they look about the same. Alrighty, let's see what happens now. Okay. All aboard. Let's see what happens. He said that he was getting 90 something, which is quite a lot. Oh, I think we might have a problem here. I assume we have a problem here, because we do. Now it's better. Again, you don't have to over tighten the screws. There is no necessity for that, because if it has proper pressure, you will feel when to stop. You don't have to go over the board, you know. Don't have to do extra like somebody did with the previous set of screws and destroy everything. And now, since we have PTM 7950, we don't have to worry about the even spread, so we can just do whatever we feel like pattern. Okay. Okay. All right. And that is fine. If we manage to have a good contact, I'll try to connect the RGB from the outside and try not to open the GPIO anymore if not necessary. This looks good. This looks good. This one does not allow you to torque them too much, you know, because it's weak. This one would be able to torque them a little bit more, but then it allows you to destroy the screw heads. You know, this one is not allowing you to do so, which is good, you know, that's what you want. All right, let's check it out what it does now. Dude, this phone is standing tilted all the time. Alrighty, attempt number 3, or for us is number 2, but previous owner already did 1, I guess. So let's see what it does now. Man, I pray for it to work, honestly. What we need is like 70 something on the core. That should be fine. I'd be okay with that. And we need like no more than 90 for the hotspot, and that's it. If we can get like 90 for the hotspot, we're golden. If it gets above, then it's problematic. Also, I want to try the silent bias and see what it does on it. Really curious now. I didn't attach the backplate screws. There is like additional 2, 4, 6 or how many. So mind that, we're just rushing to see if we can get it to work close to normal, and then we'll like pull all the screws back. Because right now it's pointless if we're about to open it, and I don't think it does much. So if I was confident that it does something specific, I'd go for it. But I have the support here, and the GPU is standing firm, so I'm not afraid to use it like this for now, for the testing purposes. Right, let's see. Boom. Now the hotspot is wilding again. It's 30 plus C, but why though? I don't get it, because we don't have even contact somewhere. I swear to God, man. Something wrong with the contact with the GPU. I'm almost positive. Because look at the core, man. It's having a hard time reaching 60C. Let's check it out again. 6900 XT hotspot problem. This is normally expected. No, it's not.
I had noticed while gaming, after having finished building this Ryzen 7 system, the GPU all over nothing. One of my favorite, and yeah, what I found was the card shooting up to 99C within a few seconds.
Oh, we're getting better hotspot now.
Must be off. I decided to open the card up and take a
PTM might be spreading.
Anything obviously wrong, but still opted to clean and repaste the GPU using Kingpin KPX thermal base.
Yes.
Once the card was reassembled and back into the system, we fired up a game and saw about a 17-degree reduction on core and about an 8-degree drop on hotspot.
Of course.
Once again, I double-checked with firmware and saw the same 17-degree reduction.
Oh, baby, I think our PTM might... Okay, wait. We are having a freeze here. Alright, now we're good. The Riva tuner problem. We might have a win here, guys. I feel like the PTM is spreading finally. It probably didn't cover like... Oh wait, Afterburner as well. I don't know why the Heaven is the only problematic application that runs into the collision with the Afterburner and the Riva tuner. Only for me it happens, like, I don't know. Okay, I think we're onto something here. If we'd let it run long enough, I think that the PTM is gonna burn in, and then we're gonna get stable performances. We might do that. Because I think that top right corner wasn't perfect, right? And it now takes a little bit of the time for the PTM to melt and even out, you know, because it takes like 5 to 10 heat cycles burn in, right, and cool down for it to create that mass, you know, that looks like paste. But this is decent, honestly. We might have a win. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was. Like, look at the core, man. 65, 66, right? From the 85. I called it a win already. Now the hotspot might seem a little bit stronger, but again, it's 6900 XT. I would love to see it a little bit lower, because I feel if I could get a little bit better mounting pressure, we would be onto it, but I just can't. I'm not good at that. Let me show you guys how it looks right now. And it's like 60% of the fan speed. The fans are definitely audible, but not something that would bug me off. I would do a little bit of the underworld. Memory is 68C, which is amazing as well. Oh god, just Riva tuner, fuck off. Memory is very cool as well, 68, 70. Looks good to me. Oh man, my guy is gonna be very happy. Probably, because I don't know, I mean, he couldn't get it to this state now. I'll try something more off, but I I think this is it, honestly. Like, maybe don't touch anything. Like, use it as is. Look at that. This is okay. Let me show you how it was. Like, we find the screenshot, right? So that was before, right? So that was before. We had like 83C on the core. Now we have 66. Like, that's almost 20C difference. Not exactly, but, and then the hotspot is 10C cooler and the fan speed is a little bit lower, right? It's a little bit lower, like 100 RPM. Not big deal, but it is a deal. All right, let me screenshot that and show him that. Whew, looks good to me, honestly. Just give me a minute. I'll try the phone mark as well, see what happens. Maybe the phone mark was the problem as well. Phone mark was also 300 watts. Alright, let's see what it does. It shouldn't change much because the TDP is about the same. It was pulling maximum in the heaven as well already, so. But it's bugging me that it's 25C difference between the core and the hotspot. I feel like we could do a little bit better there, but don't know how. 6900 XT. Already there, well, hotspot problem. After a few months of use, hotspots start reaching over 110C on load, even occasional reboots during heavy GPU workload. And he probably did undervolt, no? If you don't want to risk use of liquid metal, you could have used phase change material like Honeywell, PTM 750, Upsiren, PCM 1. I don't know what is that, and I don't know what is that. This is both rebrands of PTM. Wait, what? Thermal right Helios. I'm really curious what is that. Have you tried this? The short answer is that it works well. I don't know what because I had it, but thermal right Helios works well. Helios V2. I'm really curious what is that. I've never seen this, man. I'm gonna put this into the favorite. Maybe it's about the same thing, but who knows. And what about the Upsiren PCM 1? Phase change silicon. I'll try that one as well when I have time. Okay, so super cleaning videos, Powercolor and applying also more visual. Yes, there are changes to the plate. Temp wise, it's the same. Nah. LM won't last long. Liquid metal. It needs flat surface to work right, which you don't have. You need Honeywell or XM6, which is more rigid pasta. What is XM6, man? Again, never heard of it. So much on the Reddit you can find. XM6. Maybe he meant MX6. Alright. I have that one. I have this one, but I never tried it, honestly. It's still like in a box and I never tried it. The only thing that sold my Red Devil 6900 XT hotspot attempts was using PTM 7950. I was skeptical, but it worked as magic. My previous attempts with thermal paste always started well, but completely lose their properties in less than a month. I realized that common thermal paste turns into a very thin liquid and spreads badly over the chip after some heat cycles. Exactly. PTM 7950 solves it like a champ. Exactly. It's hard to apply though. Exactly. I lose half of what I bought trying to apply without crackling. Exactly. Yeah, man. Alright. Very good. What are we doing now in here? We are 3 minutes into the forward mark. 66C. Very good. Very, very good. Wow. I'll move that on the side. I'll put it on the... No big difference from what it was before, honestly. Looks just exactly the same. 1C increase in core and hotspot, and that's it. Looks good. I'll send him that because he said up to 3 minutes 100 something C and the memory is 75 only. I call that, guys, a win. Well, that's pretty much it about this video. I think we have a fix here. I expected a little bit more, but it is what it is. As you can see through the Reddit and everything, people do have issues with these cards. They do have issues with the temperatures, and they have a hard time controlling the hotspot on this one. I think we managed pretty decent. Again, you can do a little of the underworld here, and you can do the, how is it called? A little of the fan speed reduction, and you have a silent card, and you'll have exactly the same performances, and you're good to go. I'll show him that, and I'll show him that as well. And I'll try very fast shutdown, so I can put the silent bias just to see what's up, like if it's the same TDP. Because this is OC mode. I don't know if the OC mode is the standard just increased fan speed, or is it something else? Usually it's just the fan speed. Let's see. And I feel like the switch is broken or something, because it's moving very freely, which shouldn't be the case. You should hear the click noise when you buy a switch. I feel like the bias switch might be broken. I also felt like this cable for the RGB was broken as well, because it stood in my hand as well, and I'm pretty confident that I didn't pull hard and I couldn't break it. But we'll see, we'll check that, what happened there. This one we disconnected normally, because this one pretty much we could feel the tension with this one, and we had to stop, obviously. So I feel like whoever worked previously did some damage, like a minor plastic damages on it. Like, you've seen the screws, they were all just banana. So I'll connect the RGB later, and that's it. Let's see what happens now with a... Let's see what happens with the TDP now. I'm really curious, is it going to be the same? Or is it going to be a little bit lower, like 290 or 80 watts? That'll be very helpful if that can happen. But if it's 300 plus again, I don't know. 271, there we go. This will make difference, I'm almost confident. I'll do the test on the silent bias as well. Okay, just close the rivet tuner and the afterburner. Those are the problematic things here that are causing this. Rivet tuner, there we go. Sorry about that one. And afterburner. I don't know why is it clashing with the heaven, but it does. And as you can see, now we have 30 watts less pull. Oh, come on, give me a break, man. Let me close that again. We have 30 watts less pulling, right? And the voltage is not 115, but it's like 1.1 volts as far as I can tell. 111, not 115. Therefore, hotspot is sub 90. And the GPU immediately got way quieter. Like from 1900 to 1500, I can immediately tell the difference in the pitch of the fans. This is how I would use this GPU on the silent bias. There is no need for that extra juice. You get just a couple of megahertz. Let me see how much we get. If we can see it here. You get extra 12 megahertz, dude. Like, you have 74 here, 55, 60, and you have 88 here. Like 20-25 megahertz. That's just not smart to have additional 20 megahertz for 30 watts and additional temperature. I feel like this is the way to go. This is way quieter, way better. This is amazing. Oh, rivet tuner, give me a break. Don't mind the freezes. This is not GPU related. This is the AMD driver clashing with the rivet tuner. Don't know why. I'll show him these results as well. And I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry for holding you up for this long, but I'm really excited. I'm really excited this works. Really excited this works. Really excited this works, man. Another saved. This is like a 450 euros GPU, man. There we go. Print, paint. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for stopping by. I hope we learned that we should use the PTM 7950 on the AMD cards. Bye bye.